about to go to jail, y'all. What am I gonna do? Who am I gonna call?
So he replies to the video, "You're super duper pretty." So I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And then he says, "I like that you're a shitter."
It's another story time, y'all. Let's get to it.
Like, it's not just a dick pic, it's his whole body, but his whole body. And I'm just like, oh, we're getting straight to it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Nina Boss, and if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Make sure you like and comment too, and share it with your friends. Y'all, it's no makeup today. I am here in my neighborhood pool. Let me show y'all. Can I even turn the camera? I can't turn the camera, but let me show y'all. It's nice out here today, so I decided to do my story time here at my neighborhood pool because my story has to do with Miami. And it's so fitting. So I got my swimsuit on today, and I'm going to the pool when I get off this thing, when I'm done recording. But my story time today is about the time I almost went to jail. Y'all. So they got too many rules out here, so I couldn't bring my hookah, even though I had my hookah out here all year. I mean, all summer last year, but I do got my drink. Can't bring no glass by the pool, which is understandable, so I can't bring my hookah, but I do have a plastic hookah, but they don't want fire out here either. Anyway, I hope y'all can hear me, because I'm trying not to be loud, because there's a lot of people out here. Well, not a lot, but more than I expected. But today's story time is about, if you can read the title, it's about the time I almost went to jail. Like I almost got arrested. I was gonna be in Dade County. But so yeah, this story time includes one of my friends that was in another story time of mine, but I'm gonna change her name, so we're gonna call her homegirl. Because I don't want no problems. I just want to tell my story. So yeah, we had went to Miami. It was for about a week, and yeah, we had plans for the whole week. And I have a sister in Miami, and so anytime I go to Miami, I hit up my sister. Like, we hang together. We gotta see each other at some point while I'm there. And same when she comes to Atlanta. I don't know if y'all can hear me because the water's loud, but yeah, so we had went to Miami. We got a room, we rented a car, and so we had a whole week's worth of stuff planned. So I only had one day to do something with my sister. So my sister hit me up and said she was going out, and so I was like, perfect, like I get to meet up with you and go out and have fun or whatever. So I meet up with my sister, and she sent me the address to the place, and it was like 20 minutes away from where I was, and she's actually in West Palm, which is 20 minutes away from where we were going. So we were meeting in the middle, basically. We're going out. So I go to the place, and I already had it in my head, like, I'm not gonna get wasted, I'm not gonna drink a lot because I'm driving, first of all, and I don't know where I'm at. I'm in a new place, and I'm gonna be by myself. It's not like my friend was coming with me, so that's a whole nother story. But yeah, she didn't come with me. I went by myself to meet my sister. Get to the place, and I had a couple drinks, and when I say a couple, I literally had 2 drinks, and I had like a Red Bull and some water, which is why I feel like I had to pee so much this night. But this story is about me having to pee. I peed like 3 times that night at this place, so I feel like I'm already tanned, and I ain't even getting the sun yet. But I love when my body gets super dark. Anyway, so we at the club, lounge, whatever you want to call it, and I had like 2 drinks. I had a Red Bull, I had water. I might have had 2 Red Bulls. I drank a lot of liquid, but not a lot of liquor. It's wafts out here, so if you see me running or screaming, don't be alarmed. So yeah, I didn't drink that much. I pause. I do not condone drinking and driving. You should not be drinking and driving. Even if it is 1 drink, don't drive. That's my advice, just to be on the safe side. But of course I didn't follow my own rules. And so I made sure, because I don't know about y'all, but when I drink, I always gotta pee like every 5 minutes. It don't matter how much I drink, I always gotta pee. Like, I don't even know how I be making it through a video. I think because I be talking and not drinking, but I be peeing like every 5 to 10 minutes. Is ridiculous. Anyway, it's so crazy because I'm doing a video, but it's 2 girls over there and they got they ring light up and they doing a video too. So I guess this is the spot for YouTube. Anyway, I made sure that when I had to pee, when it was getting ready to leave, that I made myself pee. So I'm like, okay, we're getting ready to leave. Let me pee, because I'm about to be on the road for 20 minutes and I don't want to have to pee. Y'all, I peed, made sure that I peed, and then I still had to pee. I still had to pee. Anyway, drive the 20 minutes. Okay, so pause. The hotel that we were staying at, it was like valet only. They did have a parking lot for people who was just visiting, but if your car is staying there overnight, you had to valet. So how the valet was set up, when you pull up, it's like a carport. And so you pull up, and to the left, this is my left, y'all. I know it's probably flipped, but this is my left. To the left is where you go into the building, to go in the elevator, to go to the rooms. To the right is where the concierge and the desk and check-in is. But so it's because it's a carport, it's kind of outside, but it's inside. Like, there's a roof, but you outside. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. But from where I was sitting, you can look through the building, and on the other side is a door. So it's like basically glass, and you can see through to the other side of the parking lot. So I pull up, but I'm dancing around in my chair, in my seat, in the car, because I'm like, I gotta pee. So I didn't even pull into the hotel. Across the street from the hotel was a Best Buy or something like that. It was some kind of store. I feel like it was a Best Buy. I hear a beep. It was a Best Buy. And so I was like, okay, the parking lot was dark. Sorry, I keep hearing bees. The parking lot was dark, and so I was like, perfect, I'll just pull over and pee. Like, I had to pee so bad, and it was crazy because I just peed. I had to pee so bad to the point where it was one of those dance around in my seat and pull over. Like, you know when you be drinking and you gotta pee, and it's like that burning feeling, like I'm about to pee on myself. Like, and when you pee, it's like like it was that kind of feeling. My phone is ringing, my other phone, and it's all the way over there. Anyway, so I had to pee. Ooh. I had to pee. So I pulled over at the Best Buy. I opened the door, and I just decided to pee like on the side of the door. So I crouched down and I just pulled my shorts down and I peed on the side of the car. But it was so dark in that, like, I turned my lights off to the car, so it was so dark in the parking lot. It was weird because normally parking lots like Walmart, Best Buy, their parking lots be well lit at night, but it wasn't. It was dark. So I turned my lights off because I don't want nobody to see me, and I don't want to be caught on the Best Buy camera peeing. So I just opened the door and I crouched down on the side of the car and I started peeing. Midstream, I look up and I see a cop car in the corner, and I'm like, so I stopped myself midstream, pulled my pants up, got in the car, and drove off. So as I'm driving off, I see he pulls up. He's still like in the dark, doesn't turn his lights on, headlights on, or nothing. He just starts to pull up, like drive off. But I zoomed to the to the hotel. So I pull up at the hotel, where the valet is, and the guy wasn't there, the valet guy, and I didn't want to just leave the car there. So I sat there for a little bit, danced around, and then I was like, he not coming. So I pulled around. Like I said, it's a carport, so it's like a circle. I pulled around and I stopped on the other side. From the other side now, I can see through the building. So from the other side, on the valet side where I just came from, I see blue lights, like police lights. And I'm like, he's looking for me. So I was like, let me drive back around. So I see him pull off, like I guess to go look for me, and I pulled back around to valet. But now the valet guy is there. So I see the valet guy and I was like, I need to valet the car because I gotta pee, and I'm still dancing around like I wasn't done peeing. Like, you know, when you are drinking and that pee that you may have is a long pee, like it be long. I don't know about y'all, but when y'all drink, do y'all have to pee for a long time? When y'all pee, like, it be the longest pee ever when I gotta pee, when I've been drinking. And I promise you I didn't drink a lot. I wasn't drunk, I just drank 2 drinks. Anyway, so I pull around and he's there now, and I was like, I gotta pee, I'm about to get out the car, and I'm still like moving around in my seat, and he's like, 1 second, and he goes back inside. So now I know he's spoke to the cop, and the cop was looking for me. And I look and I see him walk through the building, because like I said, it's glass, and I see him walk through to the other side, and that's where the cop was. So y'all, had to make a pimp decision and jump out the car. And I wasn't necessarily running from the police, because of course the car is valeted and registered in my name to the room. So I had to finish peeing. Like I even peed in the seat a little bit in the car, and it was a Toro. Like, I peed in the car. I peed. So I'm like still dancing around. I'm walking around now with a pee booty. And then I go to the room. I get to the room and I'm like, girl, I think I said I was gonna name this girl Homegirl. I'm not sure. Anyway, I was like, Homegirl, let me tell you what just happened. So I just told her, like, I was running from the police, but I wasn't really running because he wasn't really chasing me, and he never turned his blue lights on for me. Never turned any lights on for me. I just seen the car and went to where I was supposed to be. So I went in the bathroom, I washed up and changed my clothes. I told her what happened, and then I went out the room because I didn't want to. She was asleep when I got there. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't want to stay up, keep her up while I tell this story that I just told her. And she was half asleep when I was telling her. So I left, and where our room was on the same floor as the pool. So I just went out by the pool, and I was on the phone telling the story to somebody else. And then while I'm on the phone with this person, she calls me, my homegirl. So homegirl calls me, and she was like, girl, where you at? And I said, by the pool. And she was like, come back to the room because the police is here and they talking about taking me to jail. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to go to jail, y'all. What am I gonna do? Who am I gonna call from Dade County? What am I gonna do? So I'm like, okay, here we go. So I go to the room, and like I said, it was on the same floor. So I open the pool door to the hallway, and I see the police is at our door. It's just one cop, but it was the like front desk person there too, and they're Hispanic, by the way. So they had the thickest Spanish accents. Everybody has the thickest Spanish accent in Miami. Bees is everywhere. But so yeah, I go to the room, and the guy's like, why did you run? The police officer. And I was like, I didn't run. He was like, but you know I was gonna pull you over. And I said, I didn't know you were gonna pull me over. You didn't pull me over. You didn't pull up behind me, and you didn't turn your lights on. So you didn't pull me over. I didn't run. I ran, but I didn't run technically. But he was like, let me see your ID. I gave him my ID, and he's like, Georgia. Georgia. what would they do to you if you did this in Georgia? And I was like, in my head, like, nothing, because my ex-husband's a cop. But anyway, I was like, nothing, because I didn't do anything. But I said to him, I don't know. And he was like, you would be in jail. You want to go to jail? You would go to jail. And I was like, I don't want to go to jail. But I literally didn't do nothing, y'all. I peed. So he gave me my ID back, and he was like, stay out the car, stay off the road. And then he leaves. So I didn't go to jail, y'all. But then now I want to know what happened to her, like, from her point of view. So from her point of view, like, what happened when they came to the room, they had said to her, she said they banged on the door. She had closed her eyes when I left the room. She wasn't even aware that I left the room. So they banged on the door, and before she could even get out the bed, they bust open through the room. So that's why the person from the desk was there. And so she said they bust in the room and was like, why did you run? Why did you run from the police? And she was like, what are you talking about? I've been sleeping. He was like, you're pretending. You're acting like you were asleep. And she was like, nah, I was asleep. And so they was like, my friend just got back here, but I have not driven the car, like, so I don't know what you're talking about. He was like, your car's gonna get towed because you just left it out there. Mind you, it's mandatory valet. We've been coming back and forth in the hotel and leaving it there anyway. So I don't know what he was talking about, trying to scare her, but he was like, your car was gonna get towed. And while she's telling me this, I'm like, they could have towed the car. It's not our car anyway. It was a Turo. But not saying that I don't care, and not saying that I wouldn't have paid for it, but it wasn't my car. But anyway, they was like, your car is gonna get towed. Your car is gonna get towed because you left it. So she was like, well, I didn't drive the car. My friend drove the car, and she came back, but I don't know. She's in the bathroom. So he was like, she's in the bathroom. And I did leave the light on in the bathroom, so it looked like somebody was in the bathroom. So he was like, if she's in the bathroom, where is she? Because he didn't believe that there was another person. So she opened the door to the bathroom, and I wasn't in there. She said her face turned white, like she was gonna pee on herself, like I did. And so she was like, girl, when you wasn't in that bathroom, I looked like I saw a ghost, because he was like, you're a liar. You're lying. So she was like, I'm not lying. I didn't drive the car. Let me call my friend. So he's like, call your friend. So that's when she called me. But she was like, they just bust in the room. Like, it was really crazy. And okay, I'm going to say this. I'm brown skinned. The girl I'm talking about, homegirl, she light, like real light. So we don't look alike. And I don't understand how he could have mistaken her for me. Because I know that a lot of people say that all black people look alike, but it's only non-black people that say that, and I just don't understand. Like, I feel like black people are the only race that don't actually look alike. Like, a lot of races can be mistaken for each other because they have very, very similar features. We are the most versatile looking people, to me. And this is my opinion. I'm not trying to hurt them. Yeah, so they was like, you're a liar. She was like, I'm not a liar. Let me get my friend. And then she called me. So that was it. That was the story. Hope it wasn't too short. Hope I didn't breeze through it. And I hope y'all can hear me because I'm slick whispering. But yeah, that's my story time of how I almost went to jail. I got my bathing suit on. This is my bathing suit. I got this bathing suit from Amazon. I'm gonna put the link in the description because I've gotten so many compliments on it. But yeah, that's my story time. Tune in every Friday for my story time. Listening to my crazy stories from your girl, Nina Boss. Thanks for watching, and make sure y'all read my description. And if you want to submit your own story time anonymously, I'm gonna put the email where you can submit your story time down below in the description. So follow me on Instagram at Nina Boss Hair. Follow me on Instagram at _NinaBossLife, and on TikTok at Nina Boss Life, and Snapchat at Nina Boss Life. Thanks for watching.